Body-worn facial recognition technology is a type of biometric system that can identify people by analyzing their facial features from images or videos captured by cameras attached to the clothing or equipment of police officers or other personnel. Facial recognition technology works by comparing the face of a person in an image or video with a database of known faces, such as mugshots, watch lists, or driver's licenses, and calculating a similarity score that indicates how likely the person is to match one of the faces in the database. There are two main ways that body-worn facial recognition technology can be integrated with body-worn cameras: real-time and offline. Real-time facial recognition technology can scan faces from live video streams and alert the officer if there is a potential match with a person of interest. This can help the officer to quickly identify suspects, missing persons, or persons of interest in an ongoing investigation. However, real-time facial recognition technology requires a high-speed wireless connection between the camera and a server that can process the facial recognition algorithms and access the database. This can pose challenges in terms of bandwidth, latency, security, and privacy. Offline facial recognition technology can analyze faces from recorded video footage after the officer has returned to the station or uploaded the footage to a cloud service. This can help the officer to review the footage and find evidence or leads that might have been missed during the patrol. Offline facial recognition technology does not require a wireless connection between the camera and a server, but it can take longer to process the footage and generate results. Both real-time and offline facial recognition technology have advantages and disadvantages for law enforcement purposes. Real-time facial recognition technology can provide immediate feedback and situational awareness for the officer, but it can also generate false positives or false negatives that can lead to errors or bias in decision-making. Offline facial recognition technology can provide more accurate and reliable results, but it can also delay the identification of suspects or victims and miss opportunities for intervention or prevention. Facial recognition technology is not currently reliable enough to ethically justify its use on body-worn cameras. It has been criticized for its potential impact on privacy, civil liberties, human rights, and racial justice. It has also been shown to perform poorly across races, ethnicities, genders, and other identity groups. Therefore, before deploying facial recognition technology on body-worn cameras, law enforcement agencies should consider several factors, such as the legal and ethical implications of using facial recognition technology on body-worn cameras, the accuracy and performance of facial recognition algorithms and databases, the transparency and accountability of facial recognition systems and processes, the consent and notification of the public and the subjects of facial recognition, the training and oversight of officers and personnel who use facial recognition technology on body-worn cameras. Facial recognition technology is a powerful tool that can enhance law enforcement capabilities and public safety, but it also poses significant risks and challenges that need to be addressed carefully and responsibly. Body-worn facial recognition technology is a powerful tool that can help police officers identify suspects, victims, or witnesses in real time. However, it also raises serious concerns about privacy, accuracy, and accountability. How can this technology be used ethically and respectfully? Here are some of the best practices and recommendations that have been proposed by experts and organizations to ensure that body-worn facial recognition technology is used in a lawful, transparent, and proportionate manner. Establish clear policies and procedures for the use of body-worn facial recognition technology. These should include the purpose, scope, and limitations of the technology, the criteria for activating and deactivating it, the retention and deletion of the data collected, the access and sharing of the data with other agencies or third parties, the oversight and auditing mechanisms, and the training and evaluation of the officers using it. Inform the public and obtain consent when possible. The public should be notified about the existence and capabilities of body-worn facial recognition technology, as well as their rights and options regarding it. Whenever feasible, officers should seek consent from individuals before scanning their faces, especially in sensitive situations such as protests, domestic violence, or medical emergencies. Consent should be voluntary, informed, and revocable. Respect human dignity and diversity. Officers should avoid using body-worn facial recognition technology in a discriminatory or biased way, such as targeting certain groups based on race, ethnicity, gender, religion, or political affiliation. They should also be aware of the potential errors and inaccuracies of the technology, especially for people of color, women, children, and elderly people. They should not rely solely on the technology for making decisions or taking actions that affect people's rights and freedoms. Protect data security and privacy. Officers should ensure that the data collected by body-worn facial recognition technology is stored securely and encrypted to prevent unauthorized access or misuse. They should also comply with the relevant laws and regulations regarding data protection and privacy, such as obtaining warrants or court orders when required, respecting data minimization and deletion principles, and notifying individuals of any data breaches or incidents. Enhance transparency and accountability. Officers should document and report every use of body-worn facial recognition technology, including the reasons, outcomes, and challenges encountered. They should also allow independent review and audit of the technology and its performance by external experts or oversight bodies. They should also respond to public requests for information or complaints about the technology and its impact on civil rights and liberties.